I thought I would finally try to rattle off Rob and Christopher's, probably more Rob's, question that I have not done yet. And it was top 10 things that I would like to try this year. This was difficult for me because, and I had to spend time asking myself, why is this so difficult? My first thought was, well, it's Steve, it's because you're very boring. I don't think this way. They first asked this question around the new year. So I don't start the year or end a year thinking, well, what are 10 new things or 10 things I want to try in the new year? I just don't think that way. There are times where I do try to do or think up some type of resolutions for New Year's. And it's always like, well, I want to start exercising again. But it's never anything grand or life changing or as Rob and Chris or Christopher or Rob asked, something new. I don't think about new things that I want to do. And when people talk about bucket lists, I don't have a bucket list. Maybe I should. Maybe this is something that I should start doing. And I wanted to ask Rob, is this something that you do at New Year's or the end of the year? Do you think up 10 new things you want to try in the upcoming year? Is this one of your traditions? Because it's not one of mine. But I'm thinking maybe it should be. Because, in trying to think up things, and I'm not an exciting person. I don't travel. Like I said, I don't have a bucket list about seeing the world or anything like that. And if any of you follow Jim Country Comes to Town, he's documenting on YouTube his cross country trip of staying in his car. He's converting his car to where he can sleep in it, and he's got a place, a thing to cook on, and freeze dried food, and all of this stuff. And he's traveling across the South United States. I'm thinking, well, number one, I would, like I've been leaving comments on his videos, I'm too full of thoughts. I've seen too much true crime. I would think that, I'm going to get murdered at one of these waste stops or something, because he's not staying in campgrounds. He's just like traveling and seeing. Anyway, I am not an adventurous person. I'm just not. Um, my resolutions or is just like, okay, try to stay alive for the next for the new year. And I don't come up with dream plans to travel or do new things really. Do I, Scout? I'm boring, aren't I? See, he's crying. But I did come up with a list of 10 things that I intend to do this year, activities. Um, None involved travel or leaving my immediate vicinity. The first thing is bicycling. Now, I bicycled before, so it's nothing new, but it would be something that I have not done in a very long time. And it would involve getting a bicycle. But I have thought about it, and Scout wants to be with me all the time and by my side, so I'd have to figure out a way where he could go with. He's kind of too big for a basket on the handlebars. Maybe a sidecar. Number two is jogging, running. I sure would like to do that again. Again, that's not anything new. I used to jog. Um, Canoeing. Now, again, that's nothing new. I did that when I was young on our camping trips, um, but I haven't done it here. And we're very close to Kangaroo Lake. I don't know. I just thought it would be fun to canoe. I don't think I would enjoy kayaking. Maybe I'm wrong, but I've heard some horror stories about kayaks tipping over and the people not being able to get out and drowning. And again, canoe would have more room for Scout to go with. I want to take the ferry to Washington Island. Washington Island is at the tip of Door County, or Door Peninsula, where I live. And you have to take a ferry to get to it. And I haven't done that yet. I'd like to try perhaps baking this year. I have made some cookies while I've been up here, but I haven't made a cake or bread or anything like that. And I've been thinking about doing that. I want to try to eat more seafood, incorporate more seafood into my diet for health reasons. I want to teach myself, and I have kind of, but I want to start caulking. I live in a log cabin, and sometimes you have to fix the chinking and whatnot. So I want to teach myself how to caulk. Caulk, caulk. And a few other things. I want to continue my music studies. I've been studying, relearning the piano. Now, I played it when I was a child, and I'm trying to reteach myself. And the classical guitar, which you see there. And I've been trying to teach myself also. And I want to continue those studies. Over there, that's my dad's trumpet. Now, that was such an integral part of him. He practiced every day, and he was a professional musician, trumpet player. He gave that to me. He wanted me to have it when he passed away. I cannot play it. That's Dad's trumpet, and I don't feel like I should be able to, like I should pick it up and play it. So anyway, okay. I want to continue learning languages. I have studied a little bit of Japanese, and currently I've been studying Spanish, and I want to continue that. I'd like to be fluent. The last thing is for Scout. I'd like to see Scout swim. Now, he has accidentally fallen into the creeks a couple of times, and we've waded in the creeks looking for arrowheads, but he's never actually swam where it's like over his head and he has to swim. I'd like to see him swim. I don't think Busby ever swam. I'm not sure if Felix swam or Oscar. Yorkie swam because Yorkie went on our camping trips. He swam. So anyway, I'd like to see Scout swim. And maybe to add to that new thing would be me getting into the water too. I haven't gone past my knees since we've been up here in any of the bodies of water, Kangaroo Lake or Lake Michigan or anything like that. So I think we might have to take to the water this year in the summertime. We're not going to do it today. Anyway, those are the 10 things that I came up with, Rob. Sorry they're not exciting. I have thought about traveling to the UP. I'd have to go south off of Door Peninsula and up Wisconsin to get to the upper peninsula of Michigan. But I thought of doing that. We went there when I was a kid, and I really loved it. Beautiful, beautiful country. But the reason why I'd like to go up there is to camp. And there's a lot of Bigfoot activity up there. And there's nothing really here on Door Peninsula. I don't know why. But anyway, I was going to say I'm not going to be doing any of my water stuff today because we are in a cold weather emergency. I think that's what they're calling it, where we have dangerous wind chills. Could get down to -40 wind chills. And they're telling people to limit their time outside and to dress in layers and to cover yourself up and to limit your pets' activities outside. So we're having these, it lasts until Wednesday. So yesterday, today, tomorrow, and is when we're trying to lay low. And it's kind of being difficult for Scout. We're used to going out and hiking, and to not be able to get out and get a lot of his walks and stuff is a little hard. But anyway, those are my 10 things that I came up with, and I hope that suffices. And I want to know your 10 things. Rob, what are your 10 new things that you want to try this year? Jasmine, what are your 10 10 new things you want to try in 2025. Leanne, what are your 10 things that you want to try, or whatever? I keep forgetting how he worded it. Top 10 things you want to try in 2025. Okay, bye.